This is the Taiga Fleece by Paramo. I've had a Taiga Fleece now for many years. It's changed basically hardly at all in the time it's been in the Paramo range, and it has been in the Paramo range for a very long time. It is just one of those absolutely classic outdoor pieces. It's absolutely classic Paramo. It remains one of their best-selling garments, and having owned one for a long time, I can see why, because it is a really practical piece. It has a lot of uses. So you can use it as a jacket, as I am today. It's February, but it's a really nice day in February. It's sunny. It's surprisingly warm. However, once you get into the woods and into the shaded areas, and there's that little bit of breeze which we're sheltered from right now, it's actually surprisingly cool. But it is February, so for these kind of conditions, the Taiga is just a fantastic jacket on its own. I tend to use it in kind of the autumn, spring times. However, the other thing you can do with a Taiga is use it as a fleece. In other words, as a layering piece. And as a layering piece, again, it truly excels. You can combine it with a Paramo analogy windproof, and it becomes a full bore, absolutely bomb-proof, waterproof. Now, Paramo don't say that this is actually a waterproof jacket. Now, having known this for a long time, I have used it in showers and nothing's ever got through. I've never used it in a persistent pour down. However, I have an acquaintance, I won't say a friend, who's a mountain guide, and his go-to jacket, and he absolutely believes it's bomb-proof, waterproof, but it's not something I've had experience with. Certainly I've had it with a outer garment, a windproof, and it has proven to be an extremely efficient waterproof. So what we've got a generous Napoleon chest pocket, another very generous top pocket, all zipped as well, so again very secure, and two hand warmer pockets as well with cinches in as well. So you've got the cinch for the middle of your chest, and you've also got the cinch on the bottom, so it makes it a really adaptable piece. On the cuffs as well, you've got a simple press stud, and that can again cinch in the cuffs to give you some options to allow really either hunkering down or venting, depending on what you're doing. Because it's a Nikwax analogy garment, it has the pump liner, and anything with a pump liner in is super breathable. That's one of the things I love about Paramo, full stop, which you've heard me mention in other videos. It's the breathability, the moisture management that they manage through this pump liner, that to me, I've never come across anything that is equal to it. There's a few things that are good, but certainly in an outer jacket like this can be used, there's nothing to touch it. You've got simple storm flap down the front with poppers. There is poppers on the collar, and again it's a generous collar, and you can really hunker down with the collar. Why is the poppers on here? You can get a hood. Now, for some reason, and I'm not 100% sure why, Paramo discontinued the hood. I'm suspecting they didn't sell very many of them. However, as a consumer, you can contact Paramo and they will make you one. They will order you one specifically to go with the jacket. I'm sorely tempted to do so. Hard wearing, durable. It's something that you could stick pins in all day and not hamper the performance of. It's one of those things that I do feel quite happy going cross country with. It turns branches, it turns thorns, and it doesn't seem to damage it. I mean, don't get me wrong, anything can be damaged by a blackthorn really going into it, but it does have that level of durability because of the fact that it's not something that can snag easily and rip easily. There's only Really one downside for bushcraft use, which is the fact that it's not very fire retardant. None of the Paramo range is fire retardant, and this is no exception. So for you bushcrafters out there, or for you wild campers that are going to be using fires or wood gas stoves, anything like that which is going to be spitty, be really careful with it. Put something on over the top. All in all, it's a really, really versatile, classic piece of Paramo. It's a jacket in the times where you want something that's not bomb-proof, waterproof, that's going to breathe super well, because this does breathe super well, but be warm and flexible. It's also a fantastic layering piece, and if you get the right jacket to go over top of this, it just gives you that thermal protection, that breathability, and that sort of movability. I use it primarily in the forest environment, hence that's why I went for a green. I'm a big fan of bushcraft, of wildcraft, and I often use this as a layering mid-piece in the colder months. Put something polycotton over the top to give it that kind of fire protection, that sort of more rugged outer, and I find the combination of the two, when you add it to something like a cotton or a polycotton jacket, it gives it then the pump liner and this analogy fleece that gives it basically a waterproof drop liner effectively, and that makes it again a really, really versatile piece. That to me is the really key thing with the Taiga, which is the wearability of it. It's just a really nice piece to put on. It's classic Paramo in the fact that once you've got it on, you just comfort. You aren't thinking about it, you're thinking about what you're doing.